Testing, testing. Okay, go live. Hello there, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Paper Phenomenon. Hopefully, you are all well and happy. Happy, happy, happy. Or about to be happy. How's that? Hello, Janet. Hi, Jeb. Greetings to you in Germany. Hi, Renee. Yes, happy Friday to you all. And Blake, hello. Vidette, Ella. Hi, Corey. All right, guys. So today, we are going to make the box for this fabulous little snake folio. Deborah Watson, your first crafts and laughs. Well, welcome to Paper Phenomenon. I'm glad you're here. This is a good one to start with because this is a freebie. How is my mic? How can you guys hear me? Because Dr. E told me my videos are too low and I don't know how to fix that. Right now I have my volume all the way up. So I'm not sure. Other shy of putting the microphone in my mouth, I do not know what else to do because it is so close to my mouth. Hi there, made the snake folio for all my ladies at a retreat and they loved it. Carol, that is so amazing. Did you post pictures? A total of 9. That's amazing. Everyone loves free, my darling. Well, I'm glad you're here. Joyce Marie, welcome to Paper Phenomenon. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, I'm glad. Let's see what happens. Hi, Dr. E. Jan Butler, hello. Well, hello to everyone. Victoria, I must say you have been on a roll with amazing, amazing projects. So thank you for posting them to the fan page. I know, how fun. Retreat. Gone have been the days of retreats. How many of us miss Pita Fest? We have to talk to Annette to find out when we're going to do Pita Fest again. How much do I miss going to Pita Fest and hanging out with you guys? You made the bases and you finished. Okay, great. Well, I can't wait to see it if you have a chance to post it. Cherie, hello. All right, guys. So like I said, we're going to make the box. You're all probably wondering why you can't see me today. Do you want to know why you can't see me today? It's actually pretty funny. Normally, the camera is on me so I can say hello and you're not talking just to my hands. But there's a funny story behind it, and I'll tell you very quickly. So the lights went out of my house. We're having really, really bad rain. And of course, this happened while I'm taking a shower. So guess who could not dry their hair? And I'm just going to show you what I look like right now. All right? Because we're all friends here, and why not? Why not, right? So here we go. Let me show you what I look like, my friends. I guess what everybody else looks like when they get out of the shower. So there you go. That's why you're not seeing me today. So you saw a little bit of me. How fun is that? I had no power to show you guys to dry my hair today. So this is what I look like. I know. Thank you, darlings. Thank you. Yeah, if you had no sound when you saw my face, it's because the mic is not connected to that screen. I guess when the power went out, everything went wackadoodle. As always. I know. I look cute with a towel. Thank you, babe. You guys love me. I never dry my hair. I put it in a ponytail. That's it. No, I've got to dry my hair. Otherwise, one, I hate having wet hair, period. I hate my hair wet on my neck and on my back. And I have to dry because if not, I will have quite the the tangled mess. It would be a disaster. I can't do that. I look like this most days. Nice. Well, good for you, love. Remind you of I Love Lucy? That's a good one. I like that one. All right, so cutting guide for the box. We're making a box for this fabulous little snake folio. This is a Paper Phenomenon freebie. If you did not get the cutting guide for this, it is linked to the video that I show you how to make this here on YouTube. So go back there. The cutting guide for the box will be uploaded after the class because I always like to test my measurements before I put a cutting guide up. All right. So it'll be available after the class. It'll be linked in the description box in this video, in this very video. Okay. So after the class, in about an hour or two, you go back, you click on the link will be there. You click on it, you download your cutting guide. All right. The cutting guide for the snake folio will also be in the same folder. Everything will be in one folder. Does that make sense? Let's see. Let's see if everybody is on the same page. Mama, mommy's having a class, so you cannot be here. Go with Skylinny, okay? No. You cannot talk while I'm having a class, all right? Mommy's working. Now go with Skylin. Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye. No, you can have that. Yes, goodbye. You can have that too. Goodbye. Adios. All right. All right, so we're all on the same page. So if when you look at your cutting guide, you're going to look at, there's going to be two sections. One is going to say box and the other one will say lid. Right now, we're going to do the box. Right, so I decided to do this box just a little bit bigger because I wanted to house these other pieces, these other little inserts, photo mats that I had laying around here in my office or in my craft area, and I wanted to put those in there. Okay, and I wanted to do something a little fun other than just a regular box. So this is going to be a new design box for Paper Phenomenon. So you're welcome for the new box design. All right, so and I think you guys are going to like it. Okay, um, so we're going to start off with our base, which is A, and then we need glue. I make my box a little different. So if you like making boxes a different way, that's fine as long as you achieve the same look and the size is correct. Okay. So we're again as easy as ABC. We've got our A piece. We've got our B pieces that are specifically north and south. Okay, and our C pieces are east and west. All right, it is important that you understand that. Okie dokie. And there's a reason for that. Let's see. I don't have my glasses on, which is hard for me to see the chat. I may have to take a minute to get my glasses. All right, guys. So well, we're going to do a little bit of tape and then glue so I don't have to work too hard. All right, so I'm going to take this is artist tape, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. You can also use masking tape, okay? any color masking tape you want. Depending on what color cardstock you're using, you can always paint over the masking tape if, let's say, you're using traditional masking tape color and you want it black. So there's nothing special about this, okay? Artist tape and masking tape, in my humble crafty opinion, is the same crap, okay? The masking tape has replaced what we used to use as hinges, okay? It doesn't have to go from end to end. You just want to go halfway past the masking tape, then just rip it off. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I'm telling you that right now. This just makes our life a lot easier. And I am shooting myself here in the foot because I use paper hinges. I sell paper hinges, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is so much easier. So why not, right? Why not? I get this artist tape on Amazon, all right, on Amazon, and you can get it there too. But you can also, I bought so much of it when I first started using it that I still haven't had a chance. I haven't run out to get any on, let's say at the big box store, right? The big box store. Oh my gosh, this is annoying me. Sorry, I got to use my body for this. So you're going to tape up 4 sides, right? And you're going to place that tape halfway through on all 4 sides. And I just want to get a rough measure because I'd rather not waste it, right? If it overlaps, it's not a big deal. It's thin enough that it's truly not a big deal if it overlaps. But ideally, I'd rather not overlap, okay? That's just my style of doing things. It is a bit unruly. It's going to take you a minute to get used to it. If you're using a non-stick surface, one of those non-stick mats, then you can easily turn it around, slap your tape on there, and pick it back up, and it will not stick to your surface. But I use paper. I work on paper. I don't work on one of those non-stick surfaces. So, for me, it just gets a little bit more hairy. All right. So we've got our tape on all 4 sides of our box, of our base. This is the box base. So your cutting guide, you want box base. I want to talk to you about this chipboard right now. I sell chipboard in my shop, and I am super duper pleased to tell you all that I acquired for you all. Oh, I must be pressing my volume is going all wackadoo on me. I acquired a cross between a medium weight chipboard and a heavyweight chipboard right in the middle. The medium weight chipboard is, why is my mic doing that? Do you hear my mic going up and down, up and down, up and down? That's so weird. The medium weight chipboard is good, but sometimes you need to do 2 layers depending on the project, right? To create a really nice sturdy cover. And the heavyweight chipboard that I used to carry was just too thick to cut on your trimmers, right? On your rotary trimmers, even on the Rototrim, it was almost impossible. Okay, so I got something thicker than medium weight and thinner than heavyweight. All right, this is about a 62 point chipboard. The medium weight is 54 points. My heavyweight was 75 points. Okay, so if you'd like to try out my new chipboard, it's in my shop right now. Give it a try. I really think you guys are going to love it. Okay, I think you're going to love it. So remember, thicker than medium and not as heavy as my previous 75 point chipboard. Okay. So I think it's good, guys. For those of you who got my EKC 23 Kit 1, that has my brand new chipboard in it. So you can also let me know what you think. Too thin, too thick, just right. You got it, baby girl. Hi, Jane. Okie dokie. So I really think you guys are going to like it. All right. So your B is going north and south, right? North and south. I personally like to take my chipboard and I want it to, my chipboard, I'm going to flip it over. It's going to look east and west now because I personally, this is how I work, right? I have to flip it over so it works for me. Okay, so I like for my chipboard to, what I say, hop on top. My side panels are going to hop right on top. Okay, so when you place this down, this is going to go from end to end. You want to leave a little bit of space, right? A little bit of space. That space, you're going to stick it down to the overhang or to the tape that's hanging over the base chipboard. Okay? So that space is going to allow you to take this chipboard and plop it right on top. Okay? And you'll see what I mean in a minute. It's going to make sense to you as soon as I get there. Then this one, my friends, is a bit shorter than your B's. And I want you to have these on the east and west sides of your box base. So you want to center this to the space. You're going to have a little extra space on this side and a little extra space on this side. All right? And you're going to leave a little bit of space, right? About the thickness of the chipboard. All right. Goldilocks chipboard. I hear you. I love that. That's what we should name it. Goldilocks chipboard. Paper Phenomenon's Goldilocks chipboard. All right, here we go, guys. No, the chipboard is not sold out. I have a ton. It's impossible for it to be sold out. Jane, is the chipboard out of stock? It's impossible. All right, so see, I've got a little bit of space going on there. See that? See that, my friends? All right, so go ahead and burnish that into place. Now we are going to take our glue and we're going to go right around the perimeter. All right, right around the perimeter of the box. Remember, our chipboard side panels are going to hop on top of the base. They're not going to be next to, they're going to be on top. Are we following? Is that making sense, guys? Super duper important. Sorry, you never told me about Goldilocks chipboard. Jane is going to put the chipboard in stock, guys. It is in stock. It is not out of stock. Sorry, when we added it to the shop, it wasn't, we forgot to activate it. My bad. Sorry. Well, that glue is getting a little bit tacky. We're going to cut off the excess of this tape, okay? Because this tape is just going to help us to hold the glue in, to hold the side panel in place while the glue dries. This is not really for construction. The beauty about using this tape is that it's super thin. So we couldn't do this with our paper hinges because otherwise we would have way too much bulk if we did this when we had paper hinges. All right, so we're back to the original position where our B's are north and south and our C's are east and west. All right, so you're going to take your B's and you're going to push so that they are on top of A. Okay, you're going to take your B's once again and you're going to push and make sure they are on top of A. Okay, nice and straight. Make sure those corners line up. Make sure your edge lines up. All right, so the tape helps, all right, with that. Whoopsie. Just hold on to it for a few seconds so everything can get nice and tacky and glued. All right, it's important for you to do that. Kimmy sent, love the paper and the project. So we mailed out the paper pack winner. Okay, see my side panels are kind of sliding in like that. They're kind of buckled in. It doesn't matter, so don't worry. We sent the paper pack to the winner. So hopefully you got it by now and you can enjoy it and make this box. All right, let's see. So just let it hang out there. Now for your C, remember your C is shorter than your B. So you want your C to hop on top also, and it's going to wind up in between your B's. Okay, see that? Right in between your B's. So what I want you to do is I want you to put a little bit of glue on your B's right here. Don't worry, the glue is not dry yet, so it's good for your glue to get tacky so that everything comes together quickly and easily. All right, so this is pretty normal. So get those right back on top. Now your C is going to keep everything together. Make sure that C is on top and your corners line up at the top. You do not want your corners at the top taller than your B panels. Your C's and your B's all need to line up. C, remember, hops on top and lines up with B. And that's it, guys. Pretty much you've made a box. Before everything dries, make sure that everything lines up. Okay? See, I pull things apart all the time and then I readjust them. Just do it. Okay? Don't be afraid. All right. Hi, Phyllis. See, look at that, how pretty. Perfect corners lining on top. Now let me show you, if you didn't understand what I was saying, I'm going to show you what it should look like. Okay, hold on. Let me hold this corner. This corner is a little bit funky, so I'm going to hold it in place until it does what I want it to do. Okay. It's my glue stopper. It's my glue pin to make it so that my glue doesn't dry and the neck of the glue bottle doesn't get clogged. It's not foolproof, but it works the best. It's simply a pin for jewelry making, and you just add a little bobble to it just to make it fun. Thank you, Phyllis. I've missed you too, guys. I've had quite an eventful 2 weeks, my friends. I'll add as soon as possible after class. Need color. Jane, the color is Craft Natural Chipboard. And for inventory, just put 100 for now. I have a ton. You can put it up there now, please. Okay, here we go. I don't know why that was even out of stock. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what is going on with my shop. You need one. Well, these are some people make these and sell them. If anybody's making and selling this, please feel free to let Dr. Ian, Renee, or Jane know so we can post the link. But you can also make these yourself, guys, okay? It's up to you. Personally, I like to buy it because I'm not really a jewelry maker. I really don't make things like this. And to make one of these, you would have to buy a bunch of stuff, right? So I'll let somebody make it for me. This one was actually a gift, so I treasure it. All right, so this is nice and dry. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, by the way, while you're shopping for chipboard, I want you to make a note that all of the hardware in the Paper Phenomenon shop is 50 to 70% off because it is on clearance. All right, until everything sells out. I don't have a lot, guys. All right, I have enough to go around, but I do not have a lot. So first come, first serve. 50 to 70% off. So if you wanted to stock up, now is the time. I don't know why I keep on getting the same message. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right thing. Please note, guys, that the black chipboard is not the new medium, the Goldilocks chipboard, okay? The black chipboard is still that medium 54 point. I haven't been able to procure the black in the Goldilocks weight, okay? Only the natural is the Goldilocks weight, okay? Only the natural. And it says that in the shop, the black will say 54 points and the Goldilocks weight will say 60 points, okay? So if you get the black and the natural, you're going to notice a difference between, I love the Goldilocks weight, thanks, that makes so much sense. All right, so please make a note of that. That's very important. And hardware is, they're 50 to 70% off, okay? Including the video screens, guys. The video screens are also included in that 50 to 70% off. Hi, Janice. All right, so this is looking pretty good. It's pretty dry. I'm pretty happy. Everything looks good. All right, once everything is pretty dry, I examine my box to make sure that all of my edges are lining up. Everything is lining up beautifully the way I want it, and that everything is perfectly squared off. Okay, that's what I do. We're going to let this hang out and we're going to let this dry. In the meantime, we're going to do the same thing with the lid. Right, so the first thing for your lid, you're going to cut your lid piece out. You're going to notice something different about this. This lid is smaller than the box. And you're probably like, Kathy has lost her marbles. Kathy has not lost her marbles. Okay, this is what it is. All right, this is a different box. So I have not lost my marbles. This is what it is. All right, so your lid piece is your D piece. I want you to draw a frame with your pencil and your ruler at 3/4 of an inch. All right, let me demo. You're going to take your ruler. You're going to line it up at 3/4 of an inch. You're going to take your pencil. You're going to draw a line and do the same thing on all 4 sides. Okay? Then you're going to cut that out from intersection to intersection. Okay, so where the pencil lines meet, from there to there, and you're going to remove this. Okay, hi Lori. Chipboard, show, read more. What chipboard? Read more, not add to. I don't know what you're saying, Cherie Jackson. I'm not understanding. I'm sorry. Here we go, guys. So the orange cardstock that I used for this right here, the orange cardstock that I used for this album will be in my shop as soon as all of the kits ship for Q4. Okay, as soon as all of those ship, then whatever I have extra will be in the shop. Okay, and you can pick it up there. All right, so here is your lid. Your E panels go east and west. Uh-oh, did I lose an E panel already? How is that possible? Let me stand up. And then your F panel goes in the south position. Let me look. It probably fell on the floor. I cut everything, so I shouldn't have one that I do not have. Weesh, this annoys me to the 10th power, I tell you, when I lose my chipboard pieces. Shall I waste my time looking for it, or shall I just cut another one? Because it will appear as soon as I cut another one, I tell you. It will appear. I'm missing my right hand piece. But I'm just going to cut another one because I'm annoyed right now with the chipboard that escaped me. And I'm not going to waste my time looking for it. All right, so put that over there. And I'm cutting this on my Rototrim. That's why you can't see me. All right, so here's my other E piece that I cut. And sure enough, I will find my the other one as soon as I put this all together. You guys know how it is. All right, so let's get our tape in place. All righty. So we're gonna put our tape down here for our this is our closure actually. F is our closure. And E is the side panels. And remember, this tape is just to secure everything. This is not the finishing of the box, okay? This is just to make our lives easier with the construction. Because normally I do this just with glue, and gives me a headache. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with these that you did with the rest of it. You're going to leave just a little bit of space. Just a little bit, okay? Like that. These are not going to hop on top. Okie dokie. These will not hop on top. Little bit of space, my friends. All right. Now, let me just cut off this excess. Cut off this excess. And that's good. Now we're going to take another piece of masking tape and we are going to place it right here, right over the connection points. Okay? And if you don't have masking tape, then you would use paper hinge for this. Okay? I don't know if I said that before. If I didn't, forgive me. Alrighty, like so. Okay, now you fold, cut that off. Any excess, cut it off. And fold, whoopsie. Fold, fold, fold. Okay, so now this is how we're going to test our lid. So this is going to go over, and these are going to go in. These side panels are going to go in. This is why I like to test everything. We're going to round these corners here, so it's going to give me a little bit of a headache until I round them. This is how I know if I got it this sizing right. So these are going to go in, kind of like a pizza box, if you will. So yeah, I do have to cut my frame just a little bit smaller then. To see why I didn't give you the measurements yet, because I always test. See how my frame is bulking out just a little bit there? So this is going to be even smaller, my friends. Okay? So there you have it. When you open it, get over here, Mamacita. You're going to have this. So you can have these side panels and that as well. All right, so I'm going to cut my frame again because I need to do it right. So you guys got to bear with me the rest of the set to make another one. Okay, am I missing anything good? They'll be in stock in a minute, guys. They'll be in stock. Just hold on, okay? If it says out of stock, it'll be there in a minute. Just hang on there. Jane, video screen inventory is the same thing, darling. Because I have a lot. If Jane is there at all. Okay, let me cut this frame again. I don't want to cut around this because, let me think. Because I really want that 3/4 of an inch frame. So I'm just gonna cut it again. I know that's a waste, but it is what it is. I want the 3/4 inch frame. All right, here we go. Oof. Alrighty. Well, now you get to see me do the frame all over again. And I will make my adjustment on my cutting guide after I do this so I don't forget to change it for you guys. Okay. And then we'll cut this frame out and we'll be good to go. I thought today was the last day of Remix 4. Yeah, it's sold out, darling. I told you not to wait for the last minute. It says till July 16th or sold out. And it's sold out already, my love. That's why I always tell you guys, don't wait for the last minute. It always sells out before the end date. I'm fortunate for that, of course. But I always say, don't wait for the last minute. Remix 4 kits are sold out, guys. Thank you very much for those of you who purchased. It's going to be another super, super, super fun. I say season because I don't know what else to call it. The papers that we chose are gorgeous. PO is super fast this week. PO, what's PO? Post office? Is it post office super fast this week? I wish. Calliope, you love the name Calliope. Whose name is Calliope? It's so cute. I'm pacing away the arrival of my purple right-angled tool. Ooh, purple. Purple. All right, guys, let me change the measurement on my cutting guide so I don't forget to do it for you all. And then I screw you all up, and you will be mad at me. All right. All right, so now let's do this again. Oh, these change too. Hello. Your E's change also. Well, you won't see a change because yours is right. I just have the change, okay? Only me. You will not have a change. When you see your cutting guide is what it's supposed to be, okay? So you will not see a change. Sorry that I said that. All right, so I want you guys to round the corners of your E pieces on one side only, okay? See that? One side only. And I'm using the 1/2 inch side on my corner chomper. Whew, I didn't think I was going to last the whole 2 hours today, but I think I will just fine. And on your, whatchamacallit here, this also changes, my friends. I don't even know why I said that again. Don't listen to me. Nothing changes for you. Just for me. What a dork. Let's see. Let me see where Jane is. Hang on there, guys. We're trying to get this chipboard thing situated. All right, so now we got this. Let me put this together now the way we did before. So 3 sides, east, west, and then south. Get these panels, okay? So right down the middle, you want the tape. Ow! I almost cut my finger off. Did you guys almost witness my finger being chopped off? That's what I get for cutting and looking at my phone all at the same time. Do not craft and text. Does not only apply to driving, it also applies to crafting. Do not. All right, my friends. Front, east, west, and east. Leave a itty bitty bit of space, please. Oh God, that's too much. There we go. And then itty bitty bit of space. And then this one may get a little more space. I'm not going to put this one just yet. Well, no, I'm going to put it. An itty bitty bit of space. You know, the width of your chipboard would be great. I can make up for any shortcomings on the back side. Right, Jane, text me when everything is back in the shop so that I can make the announcements, please. No wonder I wasn't selling chipboard. It was out of stock. I was like, how could you not want this amazing chipboard? Amazing. All right, let's take a look at this chat. Ow, 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 ow. How will I know when all the kids have gone out for it? You'll see the orange paper in stock. I'll announce it. I will announce it. It will be an email will go out, like a newsletter type email. It'll be on social media, all that good stuff. You'll see it. Hopefully you subscribe to my newsletter. That way you don't miss anything. Guys, I have to tell you that I have had the worst 2 weeks. 2 weeks or maybe, yeah, 2 weeks. You're not going to believe this. Well, you will believe it. This is life. So, I hate to tell you guys when sad things happen to me because this crafting is fun. But most of you have been with me forever. You know so much about my life, right? So I have a few sad things to tell you which have delayed me greatly. Okay? First bit of sad news I have to tell you is that I'm not going to be a grandma yet. There was a bit of a miscarriage situation that happened. So that is on hold. Okay? I should have not said anything. It was too soon. But I was so excited. And then second, my grandma passed away, which was terrible. And then third, I had to have emergency surgery. Can you guys believe that? Which is why you see this hideous black and blue here on my arm, on my hand. Ah, there it is. It's perfect. All right, guys, it's perfect. Well, this one actually goes out. Okay, see that? That's exactly what it's supposed to be like right there. So it has been quite the whirlwind. When you put this in here, I'm going to go in between sad and construction. When you put this in here, this is not going to go over right. And if you put it right over the box, you're going to see a gap here. All right, this is normal. All right, the hinge that we put here is going to eliminate that gap. It's that we need that gap space so things can go up and down just fine, okay? So there's been a huge delay with shipping, obviously, because all these things happen during the shipping time. So I hope you all can forgive me and you will see that things will get back to normal because I'm able to craft and get things done because nothing happens here, darlings, unless I have a hand in it, right? So if I'm down, everything is down. All right, this looks good. This looks really good. What do you think about this lid, guys? It's been quite the rough 2 weeks. Quite rough, guys. Okay? Quite rough. So maybe that's why you hear me breathing very heavy. I feel like I'm an obscene caller because I breathe heavy because you know, my abdomen is shot right now. Okay. So this is good, my friends. All right. So now we're going to I'm trying to think. Let me think. All right. So we're going to make this box pretty. All right. The first way you make this box pretty is with finishing hinges, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to secure the sides with what I use as finishing hinges now, which is the tape. Right? So you're going to go halfway down the side panels. I will. I will. It makes me sad. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not. I'm not going to cry. I was sad, of course, mostly for my Robbie and my Lexi. Super sad for them. Lexi's doing well despite she's well now, right? But she was super sad. My Robbie was super sad, but you know, their time will come. They are super young and healthy and their time will come. So I'm not going to be I don't even know what a Gigi, a Glamma, a Gma in February. It'll be a little later on. And I don't know if you guys know this. For again, most of you who follow me will know this. I lived with my grandmother from the ages of 13 to 16 in Puerto Rico. That's where I learned how to speak Spanish. I learned how to read and write Spanish from the ages of 13 to 16 because I lived with my grandma. And it was, I will tell you, the best childhood years of my life. I remember them so fondly. My school years were the best. And, you know, it's a big loss in our family, a huge loss. Uh-oh, Renee's lights went out. We're not going to have Renee for a while. It'll just be Dr. E and Jane for now. So, you know, I will say she did live a long, healthy life. And she was quite the character, man. Quite the character. And, you know, we will miss her deeply and greatly. We will miss her. All right, now I want you to do the same thing on the inside, okay? So we did the outside, now we're going to do on the inside. But I don't want this to be a sad class, but you all have to know what's going on with me, right? So my surgery was for my gallbladder. After all that happened, everything went to hell in a handbasket, and I had so much pain that I had to have surgery, which really sucks. So that's where I am right now, my friends. So you don't want to you don't want it to hang over, okay? You definitely don't want that. So you want to get that measurement just right, okay? I told Renee to pay her bills instead of buying craft supplies. Thank you, Shaka. That was great. I needed that. Because I was about to bah! And all is good now, right? I will be just fine. Except that I get tired really fast right about now, and it sucks. But right now, I feel pretty good. You know, it could be worse, my friends. Let me get a quick measurement here, and I'm going to cut all 4 of them at the same time so that I don't have to do this again. All right, so I got that. Now I'm going to do it again. So you know when you have to stay in bed and rest is the worst thing possible for you because you think of all the other things you could be doing, right? The worst. So I'm glad I'm able to do this. I can't sit too much. So I've been sitting and standing, sitting and standing, sitting and standing. All right, one more. See what's happening in there, my friends? I know, Tara, I know. I'm just not one. I don't know, it's so hard for me to do that. It's so hard for me. So hard for me, but I'm good. I'm good, guys. I am good. I promise. I promise you. If I wasn't, I would tell you. I am. I'm doing good. I promise. All right. So I like to burnish right in that connection point so that tape is all the way in there, right? So I fold it in half, sticky side up. Then I put it in that connection point. Connection point is where the two pieces of chipboard meet or connect, right? Then I take my bone folder and I get in there and then stick it down. Burnish in there. So this is just going to make your box super duper duper sturdy. Okay? Now you're going to go around the inside and around the outside. Okay? So let's do it. And you could do the inside last. I like to go around the bend and then around again. You do the same thing with your paper hinges, except that you have to connect multiple times, right? Because they're only 12 inches. Don't go too tight around the bend because you'll change the dimensions of the box. Okay, see how easy it is with the tape? Oh my gosh, it's just a piece of cake. And I got to tell you, Miss Janice Friedman was the one who changed my mind about this tape. Because I thought it was flimsy and it wasn't going to give your project really good substantiability. But Janice has made so many projects for us and they're so beautifully done and so well crafted that I am convinced. All right, my friends. Now, once you get that perimeter done, looking at this box, I'm guessing it might house 2 or 3 snake fold. Yes, it will. Absolutely. Remember, I did it so I could accommodate all these extra straggling photo mats and stuff that I had hanging around. Yes, it will. And I made it also bigger so I could put some shakers from Fast and Fun Inserts. So that's what these are for. You put fun things in there. All right, guys, now we got to separate these right here, the corners. And the way I like to do that is I make a channel. And how you make a channel is there are 2 sides, right, at every corner. So you're going to cut straight down on both sides of the chipboard. One side I cut at the corner, and then on the other side I cut at the corner. And I'm left with something that looks like this. You're going to take that little piece and you're going to pull it and stick it onto the inside, like so, and burnish. Make sure it sticks really well. See that? That way, your corner is completely covered. You have no exposed chipboard, and you're good to go, guys. You don't want to cut too far into the sides because then your channel will be wider than 1/8 of an inch, or wider than, it'll be too wide, too thick. You don't want it to be too thick, okay? So 1/8 of an inch is what you're going for. Okay, see that? So now you're separating those 4 corners, and that way you can stick it into the inside. I have made boxes with you guys a million times, so forgive me if I'm going too fast and not giving perfect instruction the way I normally do in my tutorials, because I feel like you have all made a bazillion boxes with me. So forgive me if that is not the case. Let me know. I can go slower if you want me to. Right, so there's two sides to a corner, right? You want to cut on either side of that corner, creating this little channel here. You're going to take that piece and you're going to pull, stick it to the middle, in the inside, right there in the apex of that corner, and done. So the tape would probably be strong enough for cases like full disc. Oh yes, absolutely, Tina. Absolutely. It will absolutely be. I'm going to make the box for Project 365 with the tape so you guys can see. Okay? There was a comment on the box for Project 365 that I want to address, and I will. Yes, my love. No, baby. Mommy's working right now. We can't talk about that now, okay? We'll, yes, we'll talk about it when I'm done working, okay? Thank you, love. All right, so. Mommy, I was so scared in Daddy's office. Why? The thunder? No, not the thunder. I'm not scared of the thunder anymore. Oh, okay. I was not scared of, but I was scared of the lizard. Oh, okay. Well, can we talk about it later so I can finish, please? Why do you see a lizard in there? Because we have lizards in Florida where we live. Okay? Right. Okay, listen, look at me. Shh. You need quiet now, please. All right, guys. Please explain what Project 365 was a year-long project that I did with 12 folios, one for each month, and the case at the very end. Okay? The case at the very end. So the case is coming up in July, and those who signed up for my kit club got everything included, right? All of the tutorials are in there. What you're paying for every time I bill you is for your kits, right? If you did not participate in the kit club and you bought everything a la carte, you will have to buy the box tutorial a la carte. The box tutorial is not free. All right, guys? So there was a comment, I can't remember the fellow crafter that wrote it, that said she was under the impression if she bought everything, even the papers, a la carte, that she would get the tutorial, the box tutorial for free. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Everything is included in the kit club. If you bought the whole year, the whole shebang. So when I bill for the box kit, the tutorial is included in that billing for the box kit. If you are not getting the box kit, then you guys will buy the tutorial separately the way you purchased everything else separately. Okay? Make sense? Yeah, there's going to be more, Lisa. Yes. As soon as we can get them in the shop, they will be there, my darling. All right, so now you're going to go one more time around the bottom, and you're going to do the same thing. You create your channels. Except for the bottom, I typically rip my channel off, that little 1/8 inch piece. And I'll show you how I do that. Makes sense? Excellent. Okay, great. So I'm sorry if there was confusion, but if you buy something a la carte, you finish a la carte. Now, when I bill for the box kit, you know, you get your chipboard, your hardware. I'm even thinking of including tape in there to see, for those of you who don't like it, who haven't tried it yet, you'll be able to do your box with it. So same deal, guys. You're going to create your little in this case, for the bottom, forgive me, for the bottom, you're not creating a channel. You are creating a, you're tapering. Okay, you're creating a little wedge and you're removing the wedge for the bottom. Okay, so it's different for the bottom. You taper at the bottom. And get rid of the little triangle. I have the hardware already. I don't have it with me to share with you guys, but the hardware is in. So many things are in. I just got to get everything done. So can we purchase 365? Yes, you can absolutely purchase it retroactively. All the papers are available in my shop. The tutorials are available in my shop. The box tutorial will be available in my shop. So see that? Now you're going to fold everything down. And absolutely beautiful. See that? Now burnish all sides, please. All right, now you're going to do the same thing for all around here, everywhere. Okay, you want to cover everything up. And you want to be careful with this side because you don't want to add too much bulk. Okay, you got to be very careful with that. You do not want to add too much bulk. So for here, this is going to fold down. I would treat these separately because I hate when I have a fold. All right, so you would go around the outside. I'm going to go all the way across and then I'll just cut it off where I need to. Okay, make sure you have that space. Now, I will tell you, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but oh, by the way, hello! I have a discount code for you guys. I was supposed to talk about this at the beginning. If you use July 50 for the month of July, you'll get 50% off of one item. So if you want to get Project 365 quarter 4, go ahead and fold so that everything's nice and bendy, okay? Because this is super thin, you'll be able to overlap. Oh, crap. Careful, don't fold that. Now go over. Over. Be careful folding. You saw me, I bent my my chipboard, not good. Before I put my acetate down. Cut around that. Make sure it's still bendy. Cut around that. So that tape doesn't come up. Get some glue. Hit it in the corner there so that can dry properly. Right, so that code is just for one item, guys. Okay, so if you want to get Project 365 quarter 4, you can. All right, guys. You can also put your acetate down before you go around this way. But it really doesn't matter because you're going to mat, so you're not going to really see it, okay? But it's up to you. If you like to have things done a certain way, you can put your acetate pieces down, and you'll see that when I get it done, all right? And then you can put your tape, and then the acetate will be enclosed in the top and just the top tape, not the bottom, okay? That would be entirely up to you. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to go this way first. Nope. I'm going to do my sides first. I'm going to go here. And then I'll go one more time up there. Okay, I'll do that. Get over here to mama. I have all project. I have all 4 quarters and they are all amazing folios. Thank you, darling. The box I think is going to be just as fabulous. What I love about the box is that if you guys want to do the wide spines for all of your folios, you can. The box will accommodate the wide spine because it's one of those boxes that expand. You can make 7, 10 tiers if you want, right? If you wanted to make 24 folios, you can. You just continue adding to the tiers, okay? And you will see all of that. I'm hoping to make it by the end of July. If I don't, oh my gosh, that means life has gotten way too much in the way. But that is the plan, right? Okay, guys, now fold over. Darn it. All right. Fold over. And then you just round the corners once again. And then put that glue there, okay? If you made, what is that case that I made? What is it called? That had Mr. Benjamin in it. And you can make it vertical or horizontal. And you'll see what I mean when you see the case. All depends where you're going to display it, right? If you have more vertical space, you do vertical. If you have more horizontal space, you do it horizontal. Okay, so burnish all of that. Make sure you burnish these corners really well, the rounded corners, before you add your glue so that everything stays in place. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, hopefully I'm not missing too many questions because I am crafting, ladies. Let's see, Jane. What did Jane have to tell me? Sorry, Jane, 24 minutes ago. My bad. Let's see, 60-point chipboard, large and small videos are back in stock. Yay! All right, everything's back in stock now, guys. Take advantage of that 50 to 70% off, guys. I have never done that on trinkets or in my videos, but I have so many things that I want to put in the shop that I can't because I have to get rid of all this other stuff because I don't have a lot of space. You know, I can't keep on adding to what I have. I have to sell it, be done with it, and then add. So once it's gone, it's gone. All of the hardware that you see in my shop, I have used it on previous projects. I don't have anything random in there. It has been used, okay? So I didn't manage to cover this side here really well for some reason, but I am going to do this because I want it covered. I don't want any exposed chipboard. So one more time over here. This is the beauty about the tape, guys. The beauty about the tape, that it's so thin you can layer without having all of the bulk that the paper hinges cause, because they cause a bunch of bulk. All right, so let me think here. What do I want to do here? This side is covered, so I'm just going to go here in a little bit and a little bit right here because I want to be able to wrap it around. And then, I don't know if this is going to be the fix, but and then I'm going to go on the diagonal. And then I'm going to fold this in. Yes, beautiful. This didn't quite make it, darn it, but that's just a teeny piece. I can color that in. I'm going to go in about 1/4 of an inch. In about that same 1/4 of an inch. A little under 1/4 though, I will tell you that. See that? And then I'm going to cut on the diagonal straight in there to the corner. And then I'm going to fold over, covering that exposed chipboard, and fold over. I didn't quite, the tape is not quite long enough on one side to cover that little corner, but that's okay. I can live with that because I will color that in with my Sharpie. All right, now we have these corners here, these edges, and we're done. So I don't want you to go all the way to the end for this one, okay? Because then it will be too much on that rounded corner. So just go to where the tape is. Darn it, not quite. Wrong. So you're going to go from tape to tape, okay? Try not to leave any chipboard exposed. But don't go over the rounded corner, if that makes sense. All right, I think I got it. Now, you're going to come around. You may have to round a little bit, and therefore that means you need a little bit more glue on that rounded corner. So round, burnish all of that into place beautifully, and glue. Do not forget the glue. The glue is super important right here because otherwise your tape will come up. That tape, as you know, is not super sticky. The masking tape. Oh my gosh, it is pouring, guys. Pouring over here. I hope I don't lose my power. Because that's what happens when it rains in Florida. The world is in. It seems like the world is ending and the power goes out. And it's going to be like that all through next week. And so many other places that can use the rain. We have it in abundance. All right, here we go. Look at that, how pretty, beautifully rounded corners here. Again, because that tape is so thin, it allows us to do that. It would be so difficult to achieve this beautifully rounded edge with all of these, with cardstock, with all of the layers that I'm doing right now. For those of you who have made boxes with paper hinges, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, do you guys concur, or am I not right? I know, it's terrible. You want to loosen that up a bit. You don't want it too tight, right? And then last corner over here. I wish I could, Nancy. I wish I could. I will tell you, my grass is so beautiful. It is so green. Looks like Emerald City out there in my front and backyard. It's beautiful with all of the rain. All right, here we go, guys. I haven't talked to my Robbie in over a week. Not over, under a week. Feels like over a week because he's on one of those ops missions. Can't wait to talk to him. I talk to him at least twice a week, so I miss him. I miss my little Robbie. My Robbie doesn't even know that I had surgery. Can you believe that? That's how quick it was. You know, boom, boom, bam. My Robbie doesn't even know. All right, guys, look at how fun this cover, this lid. I'm not going to stick it in there because it's still wet. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot to cover the inside. Duh, one more bit of covering. My bad. What a dork. I am going to take a little bit of a shortcut here. Don't judge me. Where's my Sharpie? Oy, I tell ya. I do not find it. Where is my Sharpie? Oh, well, I guess I'll do it after the fact. Okay, I'll do it after the fact. Okay, wanted to make sure nothing's wrong. Nearly double. What happened, Lisa? I missed it, darling. I'll do it after the fact. Stop it. So I'm overlapping in this case, my friends, okay? You may think that I'm going to ruin this all once I add the acetate, but I promise I'm not. Promise. I will not be. You'll see. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Now let's cut right in on the diagonal, my friends, right into that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now stick it down, people, nice and tight. Careful, don't buckle the frame in, all right? Don't do that. We do not want that. And then over here. So I wanted that Sharpie to color this in right here really quickly before, but it's okay. I don't know where it is. My supplies always get stolen. If I go to Broderick's office, I promise I will find it there. I'm sure it will be there. And I do have to go because I don't want... Look at how nice that is. So as you continue adding, just fold, fold, fold to make it nice and, you know, flexible. You don't want it to be tight, all right? Let me see if I find that Sharpie because I don't want to add my acetate without coloring that in. Hold on. Well, I have to tell you that I lied to you all. It wasn't there. Now, how the heck is that possible? I normally find it there every single time. So I'm using ink, guys, which works just the same. But, you know, Sharpie's easier for me. And it doesn't have as much drying time as the ink does. You guys know the deal. I'll use some right here while I'm at it. You want to be careful when you're inking on the tape. You don't want the tape to pull away, okay? So You want to ink in the, even though we put glue on here, you know, you still want to be careful. So you want to ink and then glue again. Whoopsie. All right. Okay, super cute. By the way, guys, for those of you who are going to pick up the orange cardstock a la carte in my shop, you need 2 packages to create the folio, okay? 2 packages. All right, we got that done. So I'm going to do a little bit more contouring, if you will, before I glue everything down. Some contouring, guys. Make sure I have beautifully rounded corners before I hit it with just that final bit of glue. All right, I think this looks spectacular, guys. I'm really, really happy with it. Well, let me let that dry. Let me let it dry. This is why I didn't want to use the ink, because it makes your hands so messy. No, Kathy, I'll be right back. Sherry, she's looking for a Sharpie. Renee, you're back. You're back. You are back. How many of us are on Amazon right now sending Kathy packs of Sharpies? I know Dr. E is. She always sends me stuff that I can't find. So freaking funny. All right, I do have the tape around here, but I'll do that later. I want to add the acetate, and I want to add the I want to be careful. Oh, I got to cut this down because everything else is, remember, I cut everything down smaller. So I was like, why is that so big? So I have to change your measurements for the acetate as well. Let me see. I think I can go. I'm going to go even shorter, guys. Because you guys are all going to run to my shop for these freaking daisy shakers, guys. They're so cute. I don't have a lot of them. I didn't know if they were going to be popular, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it'll be perfect for the Bees to Honey box. So you want 2 pieces of acetate. You need 1/4-inch tape on both pieces. You need 1/4-inch tape on the acetate and then 1/4-inch tape around the perimeter of the box. Which, once again, I didn't want to use ink because it takes time to dry. That's why I wanted to use a Sharpie, but it's okay. So 1 acetate. Hi, Mia. I know. Do you see that? I don't have baby wipes. I have a ton in Faith's closet because I barely use them now because she's out of her diapers. I just take some with me when we go out in her little backpack just in case I have to wipe her hands. But I rarely use them, so I'm going to give them to my niece because my niece is having a little baby. My sister Tasha's daughter Brianna, she's having a baby in August. So she will make very good use of them. I do have a paper towel though, so it will help me wipe this down a little bit and speed up the process. All right, not too bad. All right, guys, I want you to add tape around the perimeter of the box. As see, it doesn't stick when it's wet. Crapola. Because I don't want your shaky pieces to go inside of this 3/4-inch frame. because they will if you don't put tape around the perimeter of the box, as well as the acetate. So with the ink, the tape really doesn't like to stick to anything wet, which makes logical sense, right? So you got to be careful when you're pulling off your tape backing that you do not pull the tape up with it while it's drying, like I'm doing right now. This is just delaying me, this silly, silly ink. Darn it. Yep, it's just not sticking, guys. What else can we do? We can attach the lid. How about we attach the lid? Let me think before I screw this up here. Okay, so attaching the lid is going to do nothing to my acetate. No, it will not. All right, so we'll let it dry some more, okay? All right, so you need some Tyvek for attaching your lid. All right, so you need 2 pieces at 1.5 inches is fine. By what did I bring this down to? I think it was 7 1/4. It'll be in your cutting guide, okay? It'll be in your cutting guide, guys. Your 2 pieces of Tyvek. They have to be exactly the same length. So that everything lines up beautifully. Now listen to me here, party people. When you attach this, you're going to put it into place and you want it forward, okay? You want this to come all the way down and wrap around here, okay? See that? You're going to have this gap here. See that gap? You want the gap at the top. Right? Ideally, how can I make this stay? Whoopsie, that goes in. How can I make this stay there? I guess I can't right now, huh? I don't want to glue it. All right, so position your box where it needs to be. You're going to take your first piece of Tyvek. Okay, beautiful. Remove the tape backing. Okay, sorry, I'm going to take it out just for a second. And you're going to position it halfway, right? Side to side. Whoopsie. End to end. It should not hang over the sides, okay? It should not. It should be centered to that space. Alrighty, like so. Put your box in there. Bring it all the way forward. Remember, this needs to be all the way forward. Don't forget, my friends. Now, gently tape it onto the back. Gently. Stick it down. Open. You're going to see this big old white space there. I may have to put more tape on there. Let me take that out. Let me take this out. This is useless. See, it doesn't stick on. I have to wait. Now this piece is going to go right over that to cover up that white piece there. That white stuff there. And obviously remove the sticky, right? Faye Monroe, you're making too much noise, lovey. Isn't she doing so well? I'm so proud of her. Okay. Now carefully, you have that big old gap there. You need that gap, so do not close that gap. And how you do not close that gap is by placing this over here, right? Hopefully you get it right exactly over because you don't want no white hanging out, right? Whoopsie. So make sure you line everything up. Don't lose that gap. Now, just let it stick gently. Now close your box, guys. Close it. And now you get in there and you burnish. So I guess it's good that you did not, that I didn't put the acetate in because I'm doing it like this, but you know, it doesn't matter. You could do it like this either way. You open it back up, you flex, and then you get that tape in that crease there. You know, those two pieces of tape should make contact. Those two pieces of Tyvek with the tape should make contact. Ah, super cute. All right, that's it, my friends. There's your, oh, there's your super cute box. So this is going to be shaker. We're going to add such cute things to this. You guys are going to lose your marbles when I show you what's coming in the shop for the Bees to Honey box. Look what I'm going to put in the shop for you guys. These are going to be super cute. We're going to adorn the side of the box with the shakers. You want to get this, and you want to get the daisies. I hope to have this in the shop by probably Monday. I got to see what the ship date is on this before I put it in the shop, because I don't have it in stock yet. All right, you want to get this, the daisies, and whatever other shakers I use if you want to do it exactly like mine. Isn't that cute? I know. Yeah, 25 minutes. I'm going to be done because I really can't do nothing else until this dries and it's still wet. I wet it too much. I'm going to tape around here because that's easy. I'll do that and cover that up so we can mat right there. That'll be just fine. And if you get any corners exposed, don't worry about it, guys. Sharpies cover a multitude of sin. Oh, wow, I did that one terribly. See what happens when you didn't get it right in the corner? I totally tore all of the tape up. Wasn't right in that inside. All right, let's try again, Kat. Let's try again. What is the size of that? I'm going to put it here so I get it right every single time. So it will not stick to my ruler. Okay, so I'm going to fold it in half. Stick it just to one side only. Then I'm going to get my bone folder, make sure it's in the corners gently, and then stick it down. There we go. All right, beautiful. One more. Well, three more. Alrighty, and then over here, get that done. Well, I'll go here. My nose is running right about now because I'm standing up looking down. Normally I'm sitting, but I can't sit for long periods of time. I have to say I'm sucking at this one right here. And then over here, another one. Need two more. And done. Then I could do some pattern paperwork in here. Shall we? All right, beautiful. All right, super cute. Looking good. It looks so good when you cover up those inside, those, you know, the exposed chipboard. Everything just looks so neat and pretty. It looks so finished that I love it. So go stick it on the bottom, on the base. Can you guys see my towel? Like a dork. Sorry if you can see my towel on my head. Get it in that crease, then stick it up on the wall, so the side panel. Oh darn, I didn't get this side good in. Oh, there we go. Thought I was gonna have to rip that one off. All right, cool, cool, cool. Now remember, for the paper, I have the digital collection, so I can use as much paper as I want. All right, for this. My closure, let me think about my closure. Look at this tape, it's not even on there yet. What a waste. My closure, let me think before I start doing some pattern paper here. We'll do it here. So in my shop right now, 50 to 70% off, I've got my hitch fasteners. I'm going to use 2 of these, so you can get that. Use 2 of those here, and then a little piece of bungee cord to close that. So it's these right here, guys. So you may have these in your arsenal already, so you may not have to pick these up. But these are the little hitch fasteners that I have in my shop. I'll be using 2 of those, so I can mat all around here. I can mat all of this, my side panels, and I can mat here. Yep, because the hitch fasteners are going to go right on top. Yep, I can mat. All right, let's decide what I want. I cannot mat here, anything out here, because I still have to put my acetate down. Let's see what we got. What's out of stock? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's probably out of stock on Amazon, yeah, because the artist tape, yeah, I talk about one thing and it's gone, guys. Gone, 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 gone. Oh, I don't know. Choices, choices, choices. This is the from Bees to Honey paper collection by Salty Beach Scrapper, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I may have to print a few more sheets because I want this for the outside. Everywhere. I have to print a couple more sheets of this. I want this everywhere, 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 everywhere. And I guess I'll use this for in here. Yep, that's what I'll do. Well, let me see what this one looks like cut. I don't think I'll be able to get that in there. Cut a little bit of here. I don't want to cut any of the word off, so I'm going to have to go in all the way here. Let's see. All right, I can live with that. I like that a lot. What am I doing here? The hitch fasteners are going to go here. No, hitch fasteners are going to go here. The bungee will go here. So just on that bottom, so I can cover on the inside. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to use this to cover on the inside. And these walls are 2 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Was that 2 inches? Yep. So I'm going to cut these at 1 3/4 inches by 7 1/4. So I'm going to cut this way. So I'm going to do this 7 1/4. And this way 1 3/4 inches. So I need 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How cute, this paper. I love it. Okay, we're going to ink. I'm inking with black ink because it's my favorite. I ink everything with black ink. Even using that orange paper, I ink my paper with black ink. Not the cardstock, the pattern paper. For the Autumn Blessings, I still used black ink. I think I didn't cut the orientation right on this, but oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That could be printed the size for the bottom. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. You guys know I am the lazy crafter. I'm not doing that. It worked out really well, Barbara Jean. I didn't cut anything off, any of the wording off, and it's centered beautifully. But yes, you can print these papers out to the size of your box if you want to do all that. You still have to cut it out, guys, because you don't have paper that prints this size, so I just rather not. I call myself the lazy crafter. I will do anything for construction, but when it comes to like matting, I'm so lazy. I just want to use paper, be done with it, and finito. I don't want to do nothing special. All right, we do that. Let's go ahead and glue these side panels down because I can. You bought the digitals. I'm glad you guys love this paper collection as much as I do because it is so freaking cute. It really, really, truly is. It truly, truly is. Look at that, how pretty already. The daisies are adorable. Guys, do not wait for the last minute to order your stuff because I didn't order a lot of this stuff because I'm not going to use it all the time, right? So it's just for this project only. So make sure you get it while it's hot, people. Efficient crafter? All right. I'll take efficient. All right. Let's see. The paper will be back in stock. Not the digi, sorry, the hard copy will be back in stock on Wednesday. Salty Beach Scrapper is reporting in the chat. So look, if you want the hard copy, check out her shop, her Etsy shop on Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday, my friends. I like to position my paper all the way to the bottom on the side panels so that everything is nice and even at the top, okay? That way I don't have to make sure that, you know, that I'm aligning everything properly. Everything is properly aligned if you align it with the very bottom. And then you get a nice border at the top, okay? I'm going to use gold bungee cord for the bottom. And I'm going to make 2 holes. Darn it, I wasn't too bright, huh? I need to think about that. To punch my holes in there beforehand. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. All right, let me rethink this. Not that I can't, but it's not going to be as pretty as I like it to be. All right, I have an idea. Forget the holes. I have an idea. Let me cover this because I don't want it to come out. And a hole will absolutely secure that. So, I can't do anything. I got to do the hole, guys. Yep, it's got to be a hole. I screwed up. Let me see how neat I can do this. Because, I mean, it's really not going to matter because you're not going to see anything. I will mat over on top of it and under it, so it's really not going to matter if I think about it. So, I'm going to put it right here. I will find my center, however, so that way I can have that. My center is 3 3/4 inches. That is where my hole will be. Oh no, my knife fell and oh gosh, this came in very handy. Ha! This giant roll of magnets I didn't have to bend down. Genius! So I'm just gonna make a little hole, a little slit in here. Teeny tiny. So I can slip my cord through here. I was gonna have to call one of my nieces, because I can't bend all the way down. But that magnet came in super handy. I'm trying not to make the hole too big, so I'm just trying to shove this in there. All right, beautiful. It's gonna fasten right here. See that? So you can't have it too long. You want it to have some tension, and that seems to be just right. Okay, and I don't need this length. So I will do the following, though, to keep that in place. Let's see what I got here. I will glue it down. And then, guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do? I've lost control of my desk. I'm going to do a Tyvek patch. So it can stay in place. No biggie, no harm done, right? All is good. I feel like I need a longer piece right here. Okay. That way I can mat right over that and I don't have to worry about anything. Coming up, coming off, you know the deal, guys. And another piece to the opposite side to hold it even further in place. I've got all these scrap pieces of Tyvek that this is what I use them for. Remember when I say Tyvek patch, this is what I mean. Tyvek patch. All right, now I can glue this in there and you can't see nothing. Life is good, people. Life is good. Alrighty. Oh, how pretty, 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 pretty. This is a really nice size box. Really nice, guys. You can fit quite a bit in here, my friends. If you want to make this just for one snake folio, all you got to do is change the measurements. Do exactly the same and change the measurements. That's it. All right, let's see how dry this is. We will know as soon as we put the tape down. If not, I'll just have to leave this for the next class, guys. Let's see. My nose is running. Okay, I think this is good. I think I'll be able to move forward. Where's my lid? Put that there, put that there. Okay. All right, let's see. The moment of truth, guys. Here it is. Yay! We can do the shaky, shaky part. Ouch. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, crap. Let me try to burnish a little bit more. This side is still not dry. And I can't. Let's see. All right. Guys, don't forget your discount code July50 for 50% off one digital item in my shop. That includes digital papers, guys. Digital papers. You can get any of my collections. You can pick one, get 50% off. All right, guys. So you want to just center this around the space. On the inside, you want to burnish the heck out of it. Support your box lid. All right, now on this side, this is where you put all your shaky shakies. Whoopsie, right here. I don't know why you would want to continue to shove that in there when it doesn't go in there. You want to do the same thing on this side. So you want to tape it up on the edge. Don't do it all the way to the edge, please. Okay? No need. Where are my scissors? You want a little border, right? You don't want to see the tape when you mat. What's the matter, Faith? My Faith is whining. What's the matter, Boobily? Bebe, what's wrong, Mama? Tell Mama. What happened? Why are you crying, sweetheart? You have to talk to me, my love. You found your phone and that's why you're crying? Because you found your phone? Oh. All right, I will talk to Skylin. Can you let me finish this up, love? Go over there, my love. I'm almost done. We're going to do some daisies, guys. Daisies. Have you seen these? How adorable they are? Yeah, look at the daisies, the shaky shakies. How cute! Because they're going to be a shaky shaky. I'm going to use, I know a lot of you got these colors that I use for the illusions box, so I'm going to use that. I'm not going to give you more colors because you guys are going to kill me. Even though I have a bazillion and one colors in my shop, I'm going to use these colors so that if you bought them already, you don't have to get different stuff, okay? I have so many colors in my shop, it is ridiculous. Let me see. Oh, this one. The Some of the Sunshine Yellow. Not too much. I don't want too much of this stuff. Some of the gold, the rose gold. Faith, Faith, Faith. You're going to knock everything down on my desk. All right? Now, please, settle down. Thank you, ma'am. And I always love to use the iridescent white in everything that I do. Don't ask me why. I just think it looks pretty. I already powdered all of my bags. So there's powder. So there's powder in these. Am I a genius or am I a genius? I don't know, guys. I want to say genius all the way. I would normally put these types of thing in the acetate, but like this little honey, milk and honey container, I'm going to do that all on the outside this time. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could use some of these leaves in here too. I feel like it'll go well. Can you please take that off my desk? Thank you. Faith is losing patience with not being able to talk to her mommy. So she's coming over here, guys, pulling out all the stops here. Okay, all right, listen to me. I am not finished, so I need you to go back to your toy room, and I need you to come back when I'm done, okay? You're distracting me. Here you go. I need 10 more minutes, okay? And I'll be right with you. Thank you, darling. 10 minutes. Yeah, right there's perfect on your little table. All right. Yeah, I don't have bees yet, guys. So we're going to use these bees right here. That it's going to come in your little honeybee kit. You're going to get a bee charm. You're going to get a bee charm. These little bees here. Then this little honey thing. Where's the honeycomb? You're going to get a honeycomb. I lost it already. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Your little honeycomb. So that's going to be your little bees to honey kit. Okay? So now you are going to take off the tape from here and the tape from here. All the tape, guys. All the tape. And then this tape over here. So we're going to see. Do you see, Faith? I'm so glad. Alrighty, and then I could put more shaky stuff, but Jane always tells me to step away from the shaky, so I just put a little bit. But you know I want to do more. Alright, look at that. Obviously when we mat, it'll be all covered up. I'm going to do, before we mat, I'm going to do a piece of black cardstock. And it's going to be at, let's see, hang in there with me, guys, 1 inch. I need 1 inch. Let's see what I got here. How much time do I have left, my friends? because my body's about winding down. Okay, there's a shaky shaky. Okay, I want a piece of cardstock coming right about there. So this is going to be the anchoring point for my little thingamajiggies here. All right, it's all going to be there. Ah, it's going to be the cutest thing you've ever seen. So this is 1 inch by, I think by 4 will be enough. Let me do 5 because I can always cut away. Then I will have to cut again and I'll be super annoyed. So you want to put this, yep, 4 is right. 4 is right. Because you wanted, yeah, 4 is right. What I have to do is this. There we go. 4 is correct. All right, so we're going to glue this right on top, you know, just on the sides. You will also do pattern paper here, okay? Whoopsie, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Just here. So then when we mat, we'll mat right over that. What pattern paper shall I use for that? Okay, I have to print out a bunch of these because I want my entire box. This here, the front, and the sides. I think I want them all to be this honeycomb. I can't decide, guys. Oh, no, I'm going to print out another bee one. Yeah. I want the bees on the side and the honeycomb on the top. All right, I got to try at least that before I let you guys go. I must see. All right, my friends, let's put this here before I lose it. All right, so this is, what did I cut this at? 7 1/4. So my paper will be 7. All right, so this will be 7. This measurement will not be in your cutting guide. Oopsie, I didn't cut it to 7. So pay attention. 7 by 7 is this measurement here for matting. 7 by 7. Beautiful. And now you're going to draw your frame on the back at a 1/2 inch. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, baby, we'll open the door as soon as I'm done, okay? No, ma'am. When I'm done here, you open the door. No, ma'am. When I'm done. I can't see here either. Hold on. I need my mat. All right, now we're in business. Okay, so 1/2 inch is your frame for matting. And you do the same thing for the opposite side of the lid, okay? Same size. I think we did well. We made a lot of progress despite having to redo our lid, right? We did well. And I have all these measurements down for you, so I'll be able to put this cutting guide up as soon as I'm done with here. Done here, not done with here. Ah! Oh, I totally screwed that up. Mommy messed up the paper. I'm super annoyed. Now, how the heck did I do that? Oh my gosh. I'm so annoyed right now. Not with you, my love. Just with this paper. I'm annoyed with myself, actually, Faith.
Well, look at the bottom.
Yeah, try it at the bottom? Okay, we'll see.
Look, this bottom will be mad and then you'll be happy.
Yeah, okay, Mommy will be happy. Mommy's not annoyed anymore.
Be happy, okay, Mom?
Yes, my love, I will be happy. Oh, thank you for hugging me, my sweet girl.
You're welcome. Mom,
What, baby
why
doll?
is that still in your head? You look like a potato.
I look like a potato with this microphone on my head. That's funny. All right.
Well, not with that microphone.
Um,
Like that up here.
oh, the towel, I know. Because I couldn't dry my hair. All right, I'm going to try to save this paper. I'm not going to glue it down because I'm not going to junk up my project with a piece of paper that has been saved when I could just print it again. I just want to see it, you know. I just want to see it. I have to print again and cut again because I don't have any more. Fate says I look like a potato with my shower thing on my head, with my towel on my head. Okay, and then that will be 3 inches I mean 3/4 of an inch here and here. Because I need to see it, guys. I need to see it. I may have to cut that just a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely have to cut that. Okay. So, okay. Super duper cute. Come on, go up there. Go up there. Stay right there. You don't want to glue your paper down until you're absolutely sure that this is 100% correct. Okay? So this border piece is correct. And I think I'm going to change the measurement to this as well. I don't like this one. So I miscut here. So I'm changing the measurement out for this one as well. But it's so pretty in the yellow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need more of a border. Let me take this out. I'm not happy with that. I know, my love. I'm sorry. Mommy gets too excited. See, this measurement is wrong. Do not cut this. This measurement is incorrect. Why did that come out wrong? Everything was all, see what happens when you rush. I did a 3/4 inch border here, didn't I? I lost my mind. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch, so it'll be 1/2 an inch. I don't know. 7. I don't know. I didn't do it right. I seem to have cut at 5/8 of an inch for some reason instead of a 1/2 an inch, which is why it's incorrect. The measurement is correct. I cut at 5/8 of an inch. I don't know how the heck I did that. Let me check my ruler. Yep. I did 5/8 of an inch line instead of a 1/2 inch line. That's why it's incorrect. All right, well, this is incorrect all the way around. I cut wrong, but the measurement is right. 7 inches, and your border is at a 1/2 inch, okay? I just cut at 5/8 of an inch. So 7 by 7, and your border is at a 1/2 inch, okay? All right, well, I am going to mat this probably all by myself, all right? And then I'll show you this box in a final review with everything in it, okay? I know it's terrible. I don't know why I do that. I do that all the time. I miscut. But good thing for digital collections, right? You can print a billion times. I will record myself, however, doing the little closure. I'll record myself doing it, okay? And I'll post it to YouTube. They will more than likely not be any sound, okay? You'll just hear the music and me matting and finishing this project up, okay? Because I need to rest. Any questions, my friends? Let's see. I am just loving this box. So cute. So, so, so cute. I mean, even if you want to, if you push it back, you can put this inside if you want to. But why would you when you get a fun little flap? Here you go, guys. So all these go in here. I'm going to mat those too. And some shaky, shaky stuff. And absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? All right, my friends. Aren't those daisies adorable? I love them so much. The daisies are so cute. All right, I'm out of here, people. Don't forget your hardware. My intention is to do metal hardware back here, hinges. These hinges right here. But I don't know. You'll see if I use them or not. These hinges right here. I think they would look so cute back there. Let me see. But these would just be for showing, not functional. All right, these would just be for showing. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But check out your hardware. 50 to 70% off. The video screens are 50 to 70% off, I think. And don't forget your Goldilocks chipboard. Only the natural is the Goldilocks chipboard, not the black. And we've got a July 50 code for 50% off one digital item. Oh, and in the shop, I've never put these in the shop before, but these are the mini lights that I use on all my projects. So if you want to stock up on your mini lights, please go ahead. They are in the shop now. All right, my friends, thanks for hanging out. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Hopefully I didn't miss anything, guys. I'll see you next time, okay? You're very welcome, darling. I'm going to finish this up, and it's going to be so cute. So cute with all these fun little add-ons here. So adorable. All right, my friends. Have a good one. Oh, and this charm, this little charm, well, you'll see. I'll be adding it to the snake folio. Okie dokie. Bye, guys. Look out for your cutting guide in the project folder.